Hello, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the Ladibug document camera that you might have in your classroom, how you can use it on your laptop to record videos for synchronous or synchronous learning. So asynchronous is that I want to record videos that kids can watch later. I'm not there live. Asynchronous, without being in sync, okay? Synchronous means I'm using the document camera with students. And so the first thing that you're going to need to do is when you got this document camera, there was a little black bag, and hopefully you can find that. But inside it, it had a cord that looked like this. And nobody really used it because they didn't really have to. But if you have that, that's super important. It's a USB cable. The other end of it looks like this. That looks pretty familiar. This cord goes in the back of, or the side of the document camera, all right? So I'm going to just plug it inside there. It only goes in one way. Plug it in, okay? I also have a power button or power cord. So that is plugged into the wall. I see a blue light. Those are all good signs. Now, if you can't find that bag, if you got an old, everybody has old printers. If you find one of those cables, they're super cheap. You need to find one of those. Maybe your library has it too. So anyway, so I have the physical connection here. The end of the USB cord connected to the document camera goes into the USB slot on your dongle, and this is how we connect. The end of this cord is in the document camera. This is going into your computer. Now, some of you have different dongles, different computers. If you have a USB port on the side of your computer, you can just click it in that. I'm actually using a desktop computer, so I'm not even using a dongle. I'm just plugging this in the back of this computer's USB port. So just find a USB port either on your laptop or your computer and you're good. Okay, so now I've got the physical stuff set up. There's software that goes with this. And the software is how they speak. The document camera speaks to the computer. They have to have an interpreter, so to speak. And so when you get your laptop, your North Clackamas laptop, at the bottom here, there's a little app that is for North Clackamas technology. And it says NCSD and it's white. I don't have it on this because this is my personal computer, but if you click on it, you should see the document camera software. This one is a Ladibug with the round bottom is a 3-point-something version. The rectangle is a 2-point-something version. Some people have IPVOs. Some people have AverVision, the black document cameras. But I'm using the red Ladibug. So with this Ladibug, I am now going to show you how to use the software. And so once you download that software, it might ask you to restart your machine, your computer, so restart it. And if I go to my hard drive, so I'm taking my mouse and I'm looking way up here on my computer, I'm going to my applications, I see that there is AverVision, that is for the black document cameras, and I'm looking for Ladibug, and I see it right there, Ladibug. And I'm going to click and I'm going to drag it down to my dock, just like that. Now I'm going to put mine back because I already have mine there. When I go down here, and I've turned on my document cameras, when I turn the Ladibug on right now, look, it's working. So here's what you could do. You could do what I'm doing right now, which is I'm actually recording myself with QuickTime. And I would be showing kids how to do this. Now you'd have to move this like this, and you could have a Google Meet, share your screen, present your screen, and show them what you're doing. Or you could record this with QuickTime. If you don't know how to do it on QuickTime, we have videos on our website. But the most important thing is that maybe I want to do an asynchronous exercise. So I want to record whatever it is that I'm doing here. Forget the window that you see right now of me. This could be totally gone. Okay, so let's just say that this is what you have here. And just by the way, a little kind of tip. There's some settings. So when you click on this right here, if it's not connected and the power's not on, sometimes you have to click on this, make sure that you have the right thing selected. So you might want to do that. This is the power, so don't click on that. This is an auto focus, so it's going to try to automatically focus. This is a freeze, so I'm going to move my hand, but I'm going to click freeze, and then I could put something else underneath it, and you can see. So freeze is nice. You're familiar with this. There are some capture. I could capture this if I wanted to. It just took a picture of it and it's putting on a folder. There's time release, there's colors. So if I wanted to do some annotation, let's say that I wanted to do red, I can make it even smaller too. The font size can be small. I can make the width be smaller. I can do all sorts of different things. I can do that, and I could go over here and pick a tool, and I could draw if I wanted to. I could do circles if I wanted to. I could erase by hand if I wanted to. I could do undo, 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 redo, and I can erase the whole thing. So lots of really cool things there, right? Camera is beautiful, by the way. So I would normally, do my lesson that I was doing, and I might want to record it. So how do I record it? Well, pretty easy. Look right here. Click on that. Click on that. And what I want you to look at is it's right up here in the upper right-hand corner. It's telling you, oh, I'm recording right now, Amy. So I could go and I could say, oh, let's see where we can find, the authors, or the name, or I could be writing on a whiteboard or a piece of paper. So it's all recording it right now. I'm going to stop it. And so it's now stopped my recording, which is lovely. And I could just, go on to other things if I wanted to. All right. So how do I get out of the record box? I just click on it and I'm out of it. I got this great arrow. I can make arrows. It's pretty cool. So just play around with that. But I've actually recorded it. And what's really cool is there's some settings in here. And I said, hey, I want to save all my pictures and my videos right here. And I made my own. So I went to Browse, Desktop, New Folder, T, and create it. And so now if I choose that, everything that I make or record is going to go to my desktop in a folder called T. You can play around with that as you want. You can go full if you want to. Of course, I wouldn't do that in the settings. Go back to my camera. I can go full. You can record this. You've got these little tabs here on the side. Just be aware of that. And I could get out of this. So if I use QuickTime, I could screen record this. Or I could screen record just this. I don't have to record myself. I could record myself just right here. All right. Pretty awesome. So the other thing that you could do, and I'm going to turn off this part because you don't need to see me anymore. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to join a Google Meet that I have here. I'm going to join. And I might want to present to my kids what's on my screen. All right, so I'm going to say present now, and I'm going to say my entire screen, and I click this and share. What I might want to do is minimize this, right? So once it starts sharing my screen, I'm going to minimize this. And what they're seeing is this right here. They're seeing this. So I could go in here, do all the things that I want to do, and they're seeing it. I'd be more than willing to help you learn more about it. But yeah, that's how you hook everything up to your Ladibug.